Hey, this is Megan Milbourne, and this is just a little video about how to get hired as a yoga teacher. So when you invest in your yoga training and you commit to your practice, it's often born out of a very great love. And so then you want to share this love and teach. So this is specifically if you're trying to get a job at a yoga studio. If you know the yoga studio, awesome, you know the protocol. If you're trying to move into other yoga studios, what I would suggest is look at their website, figure out who's the owner. If they teach classes, go to their class. So many of you know, when you're signing people in for a class and you're teaching yoga class, that's not usually the moment when you have the hat on for hiring and dealing with staffing. So just introduce yourself. Say, hi, this is my name. I also teach yoga afterwards. Thank them for their class. Don't bother them past that because they're probably, dealing with other things, like answering questions, dealing with other things. So they might not have on their management hat. After you've just made an introduction and said hello, then later follow up with email. So send a really professional email. Explain your training briefly and concisely. Attach your resume if you have one. And if you don't, it's great if you do. And it's even better if you have a website so people can kind of see what you're up to. But really demonstrate that you know what's going on at the studio. Because as someone who was doing hiring, one of the things that I found is a lot of people had training that was great, but maybe wasn't really in line with some of the studios where I was managing or teaching. And so you want to make sure that the teachers know what's happening so that they're a really good fit for the students. So when you're the person who's applying, make sure you can demonstrate and say, yeah, I really know what you're doing at this studio. I really believe in it. And here's how I think I can be of value. Doesn't necessarily mean you teach the same thing that everyone else on their roster does, but it means that you're sort of in flow with that, you're compatible. Okay, so then what if you want to offer workshops and offer specialty things that you do? So again, if you're in the area, I think you need a personal relationship. It's just really important that whoever's doing hiring sees you and sees that you're hi, I know how to dress myself and I know how to speak and be friendly and just be personable and appropriate so that they trust you to represent their studio. And if you're trying to do a workshop somewhere that's outside of your region and you can't really get there, then again, just do a little research before you send an email. So just kind of know a little bit about the studio. And then if you are doing a cold call email, meaning you don't have a prior relationship, you can say, I know that you guys do this stuff and I think it's really great. And I just want to let you know, I offer whatever I offer, yoga therapy or yoga nidra or something like that. And it seems like it might be a really nice balance to what you're already offering. And then if you want to know more about me, here are some ways that you can learn more. You can look at my website. You can hear testimonials from other people who've learned from me, or you can look at my videos on YouTube or whatever the case may be. So establish that you know who you're trying to work with and then give them pertinent information about yourself. And do it in a way that's kind to their time, because if you've taught yoga, it's really hard to make sure you're taking care of your class and then you're also doing management duties. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.